How's it going, everyone? My name is RickySenpai and welcome to On The Daily. Today's video, we are going to be discussing the new Gamescom live event that happened just a couple of hours ago. And from that event, a few big announcements actually happened. And those announcements are the two big things that I'm going to be talking about in this video right now. Number one is going to be the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War short that was just released, and also the new subclass reveal for Stasis for Destiny 2. Those two games are primarily the big games that most of us here at Asians Gaming play. But the reasons why I want to talk about those two games are because those are the two games that I feel I myself is going to be playing. So to start it off, we are going to be talking about the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War short and the few things that I was really interested in, things that I want to talk about. But before we get to that, take a look at the new short.
1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, but then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular, most likely illegal. If the press gets a hold...
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
So how did you guys like the new short? I myself, I was super hyped when I watched this because, as I said from the prior video, I am a student of history and I absolutely love history, especially political figures. But the big thing that I was excited about is to see Ronald Reagan walk into the scene where Woods and them are all sitting down, and you hear the patriotic drums like just drumming in the background, and then you see everyone stand at like salute, and I was super hyped because, like I said, Ronald Reagan was an influential figure during those periods, especially during the fall of the Berlin Wall, during the nearing the end of Vietnam, and also most likely, and everyone knows this, during the Cold War. So that's the reason why I was really hyped, because when he walked in, right, and you get to see his facial features, they're absolutely spot on, but also to see the interaction between him and Woods and the rest of the team, you kind of get like a sense of almost camaraderie between them. Because in Black Ops 1, I didn't even realize that this was going to lead this way, kind of swing more towards the Cold War way, because it's been confirmed by Studio Treyarch as well that this is a sequel to the very first Black Ops. And my god, I am excited. So yeah, one of the big takeaways from that is the new Call of Duty short that just came out. Man, I was super hyped because, like I said, I am a sucker for good story and a sucker for history. Another thing that I wanted to add is also, this is a time for, I think, for COD to really take back its storyline and its narrative, especially in the Black Ops series, because a lot of people kind of felt that it kind of wavered off. But what we've seen in, what we've seen in the show here is just how well certain scenes can be crafted. But like I said, a lot of people will say, man, Ricky, you're just hyping this up because it's just that, they show the best things at events like this. But it's always a good thing to be positive about the future of certain games that have been around for so long, because Call of Duty is a game that really resonated with a lot of people who game nowadays, especially around my age bracket. Another cool thing to add is that also you'll be able to create a character and also to play a through campaign, but also be able to give him a background of what what he was, what college he went to, what service he was in, like whether it's the Navy, Marines, or the Army, etc. So having these little things just added on is kind of like a little sweet thing to make the experience more personalized. But just from that, watching that event, that was probably one of the most dynamic things for me, is because for me, I hold story in high regard, because me being the anime connoisseur of the group, story plays an integral part in any anime that I watch, and I want the story to hold true to to what it to the plot stories that I want to run. So if COD can kind of just if now they want to explore into the Vietnam War, the Cold War, and also having political figures like Ronald Reagan in in that small scene, they have a plethora of avenues to go, so the story should not be lacking this time. I seriously think that they should honestly try their best to make the story as coherent as possible, just so people can understand and people can get behind the characters. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to our second topic is Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is the mainstay game of RickySenpai, and a few big things to take away from the trailer. But like I said, before we get into that again, here's the clip.
The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. As you step away from the light, you need only look inward. Focus your power. Let it grow. Our fight is far from over.
Let them come! This is their fate! One after another!
So what did you guys think of the trailer? In my opinion, the trailer was done well. I'm not gonna lie, the theatrics of the trailer really showcased what a Destiny 2 game or what a Destiny 2 trailer should look like. But a few key points that I want to bring across to you guys. And number one is, with the Warlock, they have a new ability called Shadebinder, which I think, from what I've seen, if I could see correctly, was you have pretty much a staff that wields dark magic. And with the Warlocks, they go hand in hand, because like a Warlock is, in the Destiny world, is pretty much a wizard who's got space powers. They can pretty much blast you to oblivion. So it makes sense to give him a staff, or her a staff. And that's awesome, because like I said, it looks like Destiny just wants to make Warlocks OP again. So I'm not against it. I love competition in the Crucible, but hey man, the Warlocks are getting blessed with something that they can really work with. Number two is the Hunters. They have a class called the Revenant, and from what it looks like, or ninja type shinobi stuff was basically what a hunter is, you know, pretty much a space ninja. And what it looks like they throw some sort of axe or some sort of, you know, giant shinobi they start throwing around that freezes the person. But the big takeaway from this is the fact that it looks like you can manipulate the power to build things that you can jump on or jump over, or, and you know, to add to the versatility of a hunter, to even think about giving them that versatility or maneuverability in space. You know, they're already a pain to deal with in Crucible. You know, they're, you know, like a professional shotgunning hunter. It's so hard to take down, man. Oof, I hate coming across hunters. But to give them that you know, that maneuverability to be able to manipulate their space they're in, to build things that they can jump on and jump over you, and man, it's just, now they're gonna have that dodge, and now you're gonna add that. It's like they're just trying to make hunters and warlocks great again, which I mean they obviously still are. But that leads me to my last point, and that is the new Titan class Behemoth. And this is the most disappointing thing for me. Being a Titan main to the death for me, and being a Titan lover, I cannot believe they just gave us a reskin version of the Code of Missile. If you don't know what that is, man, that is a subclass that already exists in Destiny 2, where you pretty much fly at people with your super, like a Superman, and just Thunder Crash. So that just looks like a reskin Thunder Crash. Just, I love it, you know. And for all professionalism of this video, I can't believe they just gave us a reskin Thunder Crash version of that super, because as a Titan, right, we pride ourselves in punching things in the mouth and shotgunning and charging at people, and, you know, hitting them, shoulder charging and tackling. But just to give us another mindless super, like, you know, I would have preferred if they gave us something like a sword, right? That seems more plausible, like a big giant sword that we can run around and start slashing people and turn them to ice. You know, at least that will be kind of something new. But to just give us like a reskin version, right, of Thunder Crash, kind of, I'm not gonna lie, when I seen the Titan Behemoth class, it made me a little bit sad. Even though the name Behemoth sounds cool, because it's a projection of power, it's a projection of mass, of strength, and then it's just you look at the super and it's just a reskin version of Thunder Crash, which I don't know what Bungie's doing. But you know, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit negative, but I want the best for the game. Sorry, I want the best for the game and the best for our Titans, because man, it feels like we're the butt of the jokes for almost every like Destiny meme out there, man. But man, Titans, we got feelings too, man. We got feelings as well. But hey, it is what it is, you know. You're just gonna make do with what that Bungie, you know, gives you. So yeah, I guess that is all I wanted to talk about. And now I've got my little rant out of the way, especially for the Titans. I want to thank you guys for joining us for this Gamescom review of the few games that we definitely are going to be playing. But if you enjoy this content, please comment and let us know if you like the stuff that we're putting out right now. And if you want us to talk about other things, man, feel free to leave it in the comments, because like I said, we go through the comments, and even though we're still trying to grow, man, your support is greatly appreciated. Anyways, that's all from me, RickySenpai. I'll catch you in the next video. See you.